The absolute worst thing that can happen on an airplane is getting seated between some fat.
I don't see why everyone's clowning on this guy. Like, I would absolutely hate to be seated between two fat girls. Like, they'd probably bully me for being so tiny, you know? They'd be like shoving me and like slapping me and like choking me, and they'd be like, "What are you gonna do? You're so weak and pathetic. You can't fight back." And like I'd try to get out of my seat, and they'd like shove me back in the seat, and they'd be like, "You're not going anywhere, pathetic little slut." And like they'd probably start like caressing me, and like I'd be moaning and whimpering. I'd be like moaning and whimpering the whole time, and they'd be like making fun of me for that. They'd be like, "Aw, does Puppy like that? Does Puppy like it when I grow up her tits? Does Puppy like that? Does Puppy like having her little clit rubbed?" You know, like, and then they probably at some point, like, one of them would like lift up her arm, the other would like grab my head and like shove it in her armpit, you know, and then they'd be like, "Sniff, sniff, puppy." And you know, eventually, like, I'd run out of air and I'd like have to sniff, and then they'd be like, "Oh, good girl, bask in mommy's scent." You know, like, it would just make the it would just make the whole flight terrible, you know, like it would just completely ruin the entire experience if that happened to me. I would really, really hate that.